Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 8 Premium German Battleship Tirpitz. It has 8 main guns, 28 secondary guns, 72 AA guns, 8 torpedoes, a top speed of 30.5 knots, total health 69,300. For my modules, reduced crit chance on main battery, increased main battery accuracy, reduced flooded fire chance, faster rudder shift. And for my commander, situation awareness, basic survivability, basic firing training, faster turret traverse, lower cooldown on damage control, and advanced firing training. We are on the map, Land of Fire, and we just captured A. You basically skipped the really slow, dull part where I just sailed towards A. We engage an enemy Cleveland, who detected us as we were rounding the island. We're able to do 5k damage to the enemy Cleveland. He is, of course, moving towards me with the help of 2 enemy battleships. We take a little bit of damage, get one of our guns incapacitated, and we get a huge citadel penetration, 14,000 points of damage. We try and follow up with the single gun that we have available. The other front gun was damaged, but we're making do. We avoid the incoming damage from the Cleveland, and he's still 10,000 points of damage. Really not very effective fire from anyone else on my team. We're going to try and see if we can have just as much success with these Nope. Only 1,000 points of damage. Terrible dispersion. Just terrible. And it looks like, yep, keep on straddling the target. Keep doing no damage. We try and see, oh, is it going to be good dispersion? Okay, 4K, I can take that. The follow-up should be enough. Is it enough? And still not a lot of help from friendlies there. The shot looks good. Oh yeah, it's good. We're able to take out the Cleveland. We did probably 20,000 points of damage to him. And we've sustained very little other than the Amagi just took out one of our front guns. Another enemy Cleveland is sitting in an odd spot. He's not moving, and we predict that he's going to adjust his heading and head straight forward, right? Wrong. We did not aim correctly. We overshot and didn't do any damage. We do have this island in the way, though. The enemy battleships really can't engage us, and it's an interesting location. We were able to capture A, stay behind the island at A, and then we moved over behind this island in the northeast. It was just a coincidence that I headed in this direction. I didn't plan it. This was the first game on the map, and I obviously was not familiar with it. But I could see that strategy working out pretty well in your favor, right? Keeping an island in the way. And yeah, the Amagi wants to go after me. So he probably fired. I saw smoke. Yeah. We're angling. Hard to port. Minimal damage. And we're able to completely avoid that last shot right there. Cool. At this point in the game, my eyes were getting really big because none of these ships have a way of countering torpedoes. Yes. Do you know what I want to do? I want to torpedo these guys. I'm going to make it my effort, especially in a game where we've got pretty solid power on the map. 2 points, and it looks like we are in a dogfight at sea, but we have the numbers. We fire at the waterline, do minimal damage. Pretty terrible, actually. Most of these shots have just dispersed in ugly fashion. But we're trying to get in range, and we're going to try and use our torpedoes on the enemy Amagi, perhaps the New Mexico, maybe the Cleveland. But we're, of course, going to fire at the waterline every chance we've got, take out some of that damage, make it a little bit easier to take them down. So we're about to set up, and yes, there's a friendly destroyer who's in a suicide attack. Looks like he's going to do the exact same thing. We choose to hold our torpedoes. Now, it takes a unique individual, I would say, based on my experience, to hold the torpedoes for a risk of harming the friendly. You've seen my videos. Teammates just seem to be attracted to my games that like to kill each other. So I didn't want to be a part of that. And he bumps into me, and he takes a big shot from the Amagi. But I certainly was not going to be the one who torpedoed a friendly. And for that, we lost our chance. We're going to try and take him out with our guns, but he's angled. The dispersion, the aim, all of it combined means the Amagi can stay up a little bit longer. And we hate that. We're trying to get a good dispersion this time. Come on. He's only got 4,500 hit points. We're reloaded. We're firing at the waterline. We're trying to get good dispersion. We're able to take him out. He unloads 3 of his guns. He does moderate amount of damage. We're taking fire from the enemy Cleveland, but he's stationary, showing his side, and he's 6 kilometers away. So we're going to fire, and you know what that means. Yes, the dispersion. Oh my, it's so terrible. We straddle the target with our first shot. Next 2 turrets are ready to go. We get terrible dispersion, honestly. It looked like we almost were going to penetrate at the waterline, but it just fell a little bit too short. And we set up again. Great dispersion. Oh yeah. 8K right into the bows of the ship. Can we land a shot before he goes behind the island? We're reloaded. We fire the back guns. Yes. 6K. He's barely alive. Enemy New Mexico is right on our port side. And we got something for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's firing HE. He lights me up. I have to use damage control. 2 fires is too much. And I probably would have burned down if I didn't have damage control. We are rocking the premium, of course. We're going to wait for the Cleveland. We're going to fire all our guns, starboard side, and take them out. And then we're going to use our torpedoes. Oh yeah. You got to be all in on the Tirpitz. It's so fun to be this close and to send out torpedoes. Alright, we're setting up waterline on the Cleveland. We fire all the remaining guns. We're able to take them out. But we did need all the guns to take them out. 4 rounds. Gosh, terrible dispersion. Torpedoes, they're not online. What? They're incapacitated. Oh man, I don't want to die. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Can't see. There's smoke in the way. We send out the torpedoes. Are we going to live? Yes! We take out the New Mexico just before we die. That was pretty intense at the end. We came out on top. 4 kills. 1 with the torpedo. We got a Citadel penetration and Dreadnought. Look at that credit income. Almost 2,000 base XP. I'd say that's a solid game in a map that I wasn't really comfortable with. We did around 100,000 points of damage. Maybe 95,000, but it was a solid game. Very diverse. AP, torpedoes, fires. Great game. An awesome showcase for Land of Fire. I'm excited for this map. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.